expand versus what looks like potentially a 1 gate expand, since we don't see any gas down yet.
I'd like Jacobus to really shut down the vision of Pac-Man, if possible. I mean, Toss can't afford at a certain point to have units just stuck out in the middle of the map, holding the Zelnaga towers.
Yeah, well, Toss can take as much control as they want, basically, until
Stem finishes up.
Yep, Stem.
We're going to see a lot of drop play from Jacobus, I'm sure.
Yep, that's his thing. He's been doing that since I've known him, which has been since like March or April.
Oh yeah, you're the one that told me about how he plays.
Yep. And he's just doing his standard build, he's doing what he's comfortable with.
Which is good.
Wait, so Kevin's in the call?
I don't think so.
It shows that he is, and I think we're live right now.
Yes, you are.
Oh, we are? Alright. Well, sorry for the technical difficulties. Looks like we are on. And to catch you up in the game, we have Jacobus in the upper left-hand corner as the red Terran, and the champion Pac-Man in the bottom right. Now, Jacobus has opened up into a 1-Rax expand, and Toss also took somewhat of an early expansion, transitioning into a Twilight Council with 3 racks. It looks like he's either going to go, what do you think, Josh, DTs or Blink?
I'm thinking Blink at this point, but it could... DT is definitely a possibility. I would think with DTs though he would have taken those gases, which he's taking now. There will
There's
be DTs.
the shrine. There will be DTs. I'm interested to see how Jacobus reacts to this. He is muling those bases. Right now he does not have the energy. We'll see if he saves them up or drops that turret.
Yep, I mean, he does have an engineering bay about to finish, so he'll have the turrets up ready if he needs them.
Mm-hmm.
If we actually see a robotic facility coming down for Pac-Man as well, so he's not looking to do any type of Zealot Archon push.
Mm-hmm.
And double Forge as well, so he can try to crank up those upgrades.
Oh yeah, he'll probably try to get a little upgrade in the economic advantage while doing some sort of, I don't know, DT drop.
Yeah, I'd expect DT drop.
For Terran player back, maybe transition into Colossi afterward.
Yeah. His robotics facility's a little mistimed if he's gonna go for DT drop though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and he's just gotta go and transition into Colossus while harassing with DTs.
Quite a few Marines pushing out. We have plenty of force fields available, so I don't know how much damage this will do. It depends on that micro. Oh, and DT's heading into the natural of Jacobus.
If they actually might be able to kill the Marines before, not even going for the Marines, splitting them up.
Right to the mineral line, and we are 5 energy away from 1 scan, but 1 scan is not enough. He needs to drop the missile turret.
Yep.
1 scan goes down to clear up 1, and the missile turret goes down, but he's still got to deal with his DT in the main. He's bringing all of the Marines back to deal with this, and this is just what our Protoss player Pac-Man wants.
Yep, delaying the big Terran push as much as possible. Actually,
We are 5 energy away from another scan.
Yep, and I think as soon as he shoots on this DT, he'll load up and try to drop.
And there it goes. So I'd say that was somewhat successful, and he transitioned beautifully into Colossi. That first one is about halfway done, adding on 3 more gateways.
Yep, and that'll help him so much. And he is taking his dirt at the same time.
Yeah, that was really, really, really well done. And if he can hold off this next push, he's going to be a league ahead.
Yep, and he's doing what most Protosses like to do. Do a little bit of damage, get some type of splash damage for themselves, and then expand.
Oh, we're loading up a drop. And
Yep, there will be a drop in main. Just being spotted now.
That's that.
Wow. Wow, really good split by Jacobus too.
Getting plenty of probes. Gonna want to load up, though there aren't really any stalkers to shoot down these medevacs though, so with the right micro, he could probably get as much touch as he wants.
Actually dropping, trying to focus down the Colossus. Picking up again, and he's gonna snipe the Dark Shrine.
He is. That's quite a win for Jacobus. He was not gonna have to worry about EPs for the rest of the game, most likely. When we look at workers killed, Jacobus killed off 15 workers, opposed to the Protoss, who has killed off 8. That puts the worker count at 49 for our Terran and 39 for our Protoss. However, the Protoss is up a base.
Yep, the base just being laid down for the Terran player though, so the game's about even. Protoss player croning up both of his +2 upgrades, while the Terran player has not yet started his +2 armor, which he just starts now.
And our Protoss isn't going for that lance, and I'm confused as to why not. It's such a good upgrade when dealing with harassing. Oh, the Marines are getting shut down on the left-hand side, and the drop is declined. Protoss is really splitting up his army well to deal with all of this harass.
Yep, and that's extremely important. Actually, really, probably the hardest part about high-level Protoss play. Knowing exactly how to split up your army so you have good amounts of each type of unit at each base.
Oh, and there's an Archon mixed in here, and plus 2-2 is about halfway finished. So I imagine he's going to wait for that to finish and then do a 2-2 timing. He's got forward pylons, he's sitting on 6 gate. This could be really effective.
Yep, this drop I think will actually do a lot. I mean, there's only Zealots to clean this up. And he's going to snipe this robotics facility before the Colossus comes out, which is a huge win. And he's even going to get the robotics bay, most likely. Yeah, focusing that down, he's just going to pick up them.
Oh, 2 feedbacks, but that is just not going to do enough, and the medevacs will escape with very, very low health, but all the Marines will get away.
Yep, and that was an extremely effective drop.
But he's got to be careful, because Protoss is moving to the right to cut off this drop. That Archon's going to get right underneath those medevacs. He's going to lose all these Marines.
Yep, ooh. Big pick off, and if Terran survives this next push, he should be in a good position, but it'll be a hard hold.
Indeed. And he still has a 2-2 timing, but 2-2 is just about finishing up for our Terran player, so that was that drop definitely needed to happen. But it looks like our Protoss player is moving in. Guardian shield goes up. I don't know if Terran has enough for this. All those SCVs are going to get roasted by that Colossi. Great micro by our Terran player, but there's so many Zealots.
Yeah. I think there's way too many Zealots. And this is going to be an extremely hard hold. This third will go down at least.
At the very least. In fact, there's the GG. Pac-Man has gone 3-0.
Yep. And that is the end of the clan war.